Thank you, Chairman. I really appreciate you convening this hearing. I think it's great to have these viewpoints from our states. Very keen. And for the last 2.5 years, I've done quite a bit of work with the Arkansas Army and Arkansas Air National Guard. We have the 223rd Cyber Squadron in Little Rock Airport. And Mr. Crawford and I share our representation for the state of Arkansas, along with Senate Chair Tom Cotton. So we're certainly attuned to this CI risk, and I just wouldn't disagree with a thing I've heard today from colleagues on both sides of the aisle, but I want to narrow this to the topic that the chairman raised about the National Guard, because I've really been benchmarking this in other states. Just this week, this 2-week section, Cyber Shield is underway right now at Camp Robinson in Little Rock. 1,100 people, 44 states, 23 countries, and everyone there is geared toward tactical action taking against a cyber threat, state cyber actor. And I think that this training should be expanded. And one of the things I see is that we don't have any tabletop exercises on a operational attack to a civilian location. It can be Walmart. It doesn't have to be a water system. Everything we're practicing, water system, water system, water system. Our brains are exploding with testing our water systems. When I think it's much more likely that the Chinese will, destroy telecommunications in Bentonville, Arkansas, if you're going to disrupt Americans. No better way than to take down all of Walmart stores. So I think this integration is important. I agree with the SCIF comment, but I think tabletop exercising, we do that for nuclear attack. We do it for all series of different kinds of civil defense postures, but we don't do it in cyber to the extent I think we should. So I think CI is important, but I think because it's a law enforcement exercise, it's a defense of the homeland exercise, it has to be fused. But I think we need to really have an integrated approach. So a couple of questions. I heard people say they agreed with the SCIF exercise, but on the National Guard, back to Rick's point on that, North Carolina has a civilian workforce paid by the state legislature under the rubric of the National Guard doing cyber defense. So they're doing tabletop exercises routinely with Duke Energy or Bank America Charlotte, where they're doing precisely what I'm talking about. And they've gone and put state resources at work in National Guard. Do any of your states have that kind of either CI or cyber National Guard employees paid as civilians but under the Guard's rubric mandate?
Sir, I'm not aware of a civilian workforce under that, but Florida is kind of taking the lead in different ways. We have established something called Cyber Florida. It's housed at the University of South Florida, and we've created essentially an electronic tabletop that's available to everyone and anyone in the state that's vetted. So, for example, you want to pressure test your company, you go to Cyber Florida. We create this electronic tabletop online, and we can test you, we can pressure test you, we can attack you. It's a little bit above my very simple brain when it comes to, but they're very excited about it. And every single time you go speak to the business folks that have used it or the outsiders within the infrastructure that we funded to do it, the results and the reactions are extremely positive. We've also just funded $30 million to create a cyber center completely focused at the University of South Florida for this exact purpose, research as well as individuals, because we understand like the defense part is they're doing their thing, but we are vulnerable in all sorts of areas. We got to train folks in that mindset as well as in those skill sets to get out in the field and defend us.
I think that's a great example. And, my point is that we call out the Guard, or in our case, the Air Guard, and, to deal with New Madrid fault or a practice civil defense on a nuclear launch or something like that. But what about calling out the top cyber warriors that are living in Little Rock, Arkansas, who are Air National Guardsmen who go to Bentonville to the Walmart Center and plug in? And you can't do that without a plan. And so anyway, I think this is important. I commend the chairman for the hearing today. This has been very interesting. We're grateful for your service. Yield back.